Perhaps.
This was his
I
only.
think he just had the look.
Yeah, this was his only recorded fight. That was his only recorded fight. So, okay. Whoa. Look at this dude. Holy shit.
Are you wooing at the gigantic swole man that is Joop Kasteel?
Yeah. No, I'm worrying over Williams' neck here. He's got. He could pass.
Neck.
He could pass his Frank Shamrock's other adopted brother.
The failed clone of Frank Shamrock.
Right. So yeah, Joop Kasteel here is built like a ship brick house. He looks like he is. He could pass for a Nazi super soldier.
Yeah, the Ubermensch is real, and it is Joop Kasteel. Although he's from the Netherlands, so that's like the exact opposite of what he would be. Mind you, you could build like monuments out of his head. If you just cloned his head several times and just stacked them on top of each other, it's perfectly square. So you could build just anything out of it, really.
Is this Petey My Heart Williams?
This is indeed Petey My Heart Williams.
He is. How old is he here? He looks like he's 22.
He's very young. Pete Williams, all of his fights were in like his early 20s, I believe, until that Frank Mir loss was like 26 or 27.
Now, Joop Kasteel, he was pretty legit.
For a rings guy, yeah. As you can see, he's swinging pretty hard, but a lot of his legitness came from A, being super strong, and B, not understanding what shoot style was and just going, that's Hitman's. Hitman's hard.
His record wasn't too bad.
I don't have that on me, but there's always the question with a rings guy of how much is legit. Like any rings Holland matches, probably fine, but anything outside of Holland, you don't know.
So riddle me this: did Dan Severn ever fight in a rings Holland event? The answer is yes. Dan Severn fought in 2005. He fought in Rings Holland Men of Honor, and he fought Joop Kasteel, and he lost. Dan Severn was KO'd in 46 seconds by Joop Kasteel.
Well, you know what? Good on you, Joop. But then again, that's 2000. How old was Dan Severn in 2005?
Like 55. Yeah, that is an MMA. That is an MMA oddity for sure.
Yeah, look that one up. Well, it's only 44 seconds, so you can put that one on Twitter or something.
Yeah, absolutely. So Joop Kasteel would fight our aforementioned Yuri Kochkin at Rings Holland Heroes Live Forever, and Joop Kasteel would win via decision.
Yeah, so Joop Kasteel, legit dude. Gas tank questionable, because that's a lot of. He's a bit of a blood monster there. He needs lots of blood to run all of these muscles.
Right.
Good striking here from our two fellas. Petey Williams is the most awkward fucking looking dude when he fights. But I can't understand Pete Williams winning any of his fights. It's just sort of like the other guy gets sort of bored and just goes, for fuck's sake, Petey, can you stop? Just go away.
Yeah, so he was only 22 years old circa this event, Pete Williams.
I think so. Let's
yeah, no, he was born July 10th, 1975.
Oh, there you go. Good on Petey. But yeah, a bit of a baby face. Petey... You can see Petey Williams in his Hall of Fame induction speech, like the fight between him and Mark Coleman got inducted into like the fighters wing of the UFC Hall of Fame. He looks just an average middle-aged dude these days. Just looks like a dad. And you can kind of see that Petey was always fighting the dad bod throughout his career, because like he's at the Lions Den with all these athletic freak beasts, and then here he is with his like. He's not unfit, but you look at him and you just go, oh, that's a guy that goes to the gym every now and then. He's fine. Rather than, here he is hanging out with Frank Shamrock and Ken Shamrock, and he just looks like absolute shit compared.
Right. And Joop Kasteel fixes his fucking knee guard. Joop!
Look at that winging slap from Joop Kasteel. He's trying to KO Pete Williams from the get-go here. Not a very smart thing to do from Pete Williams, trying for that double wrist lock like when you're fucked up this way, because there's no way to finish it from there.
So was Pete Williams also fired in retaliation for Ken Shamrock leaving Pancrase?
So Pete only sort of rocked up for the Neo Blood tournament in 1996. He competed in that, and then he just sort of never came back.
Yeah.
And so at that time, the relationship between the Lions Den and Pancrase was starting to fall to bits. A couple of the guys had already left. So Scott Bezak had left after Eyes of the Beast 6. Who else was still hanging around there? But yeah, he never decided that was a place where his interests would be best served, I think.
Yeah.
Although he did find like a lot of Pancrase rules that like I don't know, what's it? It's not Rumble in the Rock, it's the other one that does just random
Super
Pancrase
Brawl?
rules. Super Brawl, that's the one.
Yeah. So for having such a relatively short career from 96 until 2002, not really short, middle of the road career, he fought some monsters. He fought Coleman, Kosaka, Randleman, Schilt, Frank Amir, and I will throw in Rico Rodriguez in there, although his monster status is questionable.
Depends on the time when he fought him. If he fought like early Rico Rodriguez, yeah. So we just had Joop Kasteel getting pulled up for chinning Pete Williams to the eye, and I don't think that's unfair because like 90% of Joop Kasteel's head is chin.
I'm gonna step out real quick again. I'll be right back.
That's all right. Double leg attempt here from Petey Williams. This has been some awful fucking wrestling attempts. Like Pete, I don't know. Far better at stand-up than he was at actually attempting to wrestle. But like I said, just his wins, they don't necessarily confuse me, but it's just sort of, he's just always there and just annoying and just in the wrong spot for his opponent. And like I said, it's just, they get to the point where they're just like, just go away, Petey. Please leave me alone. You can definitely see that with the Mark Coleman fight because he just outlasts Mark Coleman. And Mark's, at the end of that fight, Mark's is just sort of pawing at him, just like, ugh. Please, just go away, Petey. Please. And then Petey just boots him right in the noggin. Front kick attempt from Pete Williams, getting dragged away from the ropes by Joop Kasteel, and then another garbage shot. Joop working single wrist ride here, going around to a hammerlock. That's pretty cool, Joop Kasteel. Pete Williams turns over to avoid his shoulder getting dislocated by the big old monster arms, and then Joop Kasteel just stands up despite taking top position. He's just like, yeah. Obviously, my interest is best. Oh, fuck, that was filthy. Just stomps on Pete Williams' knee. Pete points at his chin and says, punch me, and then very lazily double legs Joop Kasteel. I think Joop's running out of energy. I think Joop's gotten to the point where he's sick of being in the ring with Pete Williams. Pete snatching up a heel hold heel, and that hurt Joop Kasteel. Joop made a sad noise then. And he's taking a little while to stand up, and he's feeling his ankle, so I think that did some damage. All right, back standing. Flail from Pete Williams. Nice big slap from Joop Kasteel, but you can tell that Joop's running out of energy. All that blood is just stuck in his arms, and it's not going to his lungs anymore. I am, of course, being Joe Rogan here, questioning the gas tank of a muscular man. Yeah, obviously. But look at him, he looks bored. He's just like, fuck, why am I still here? What's going on? All right, here comes Petey Williams. Palm strikes, long body punch. Joop Kasteel like, punch me in the body again, which means that body punch obviously hurt. Nice low kick from Petey Williams. Petey Williams waving on Joop Kasteel. Joop winging slaps. Petey ducks into a double leg. Double leg is a generous way of calling it. The more he just sort of cuddles his legs and hopes for the best. Finishes it, turning the corner, comes over to top side control here. And he's setting up something on the arm of Joop Kasteel. Working a forearm choke, grabbing the wrist, pinning it down, back to the forearm choke, slides over to mount. Joop just bench presses him off. Setting up that Americana. Joop grabs the ropes. And he's sitting up, and he is not standing up. And that's it. No more match. I believe Joop hurt his knee. Well, Pete hurt Joop's knee in that heel hook attempt, and so Joop Kasteel, he's He's out of steam. He's sick of being in there with Petey, so he's just going to have a nap now. And well done, Pete Williams. I believe this is his only rings appearance. No idea why, because he did fairly well. Not very showy in the ring style, but, you know.
Oh, parece que tá bom. Ah. Parte isso de mim!